Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Shout Out to Books, where we discuss anything and everything related to books, stories, fun, plot and whatnot. Today we are going to talk about an astonishing novel which is beautiful and full of wonders. My all-time favorite, The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo by Taylor Jenkins Reid. This novel is so spellbinding and so compelling that you will not be able to get over it for several days even after finishing it. The story revolves around a Hollywood icon, Evelyn Hugo. It depicts her struggles, her scandals, and the price one has to pay for that kind of fame. So the story starts with Evelyn being ready to tell her truth to the entire world, and she chooses Monique, who is a new journalist who writes for a magazine, and she's very new, so of course she grabs this opportunity and she decides to go for it. And reader in turn gets to live this journey which is both glamorous and full of love. Evelyn tells her story of her struggling days and the days in which she was at the peak of her career, and of course the 7 husbands along the way. So why those many husbands and who were those husbands? This story is so engaging and so interesting that it will take you to the places. Monique, who has been chosen for this job to write this story for her of her life, now this Monique and Evelyn are going to intersect their stories at the end of the novel, and which is very interesting. You will probably end up thinking that Evelyn is real and you will actually want to meet her. That's how great she is. The amount of confidence and the attitude that she brings to the table is simply awesome. There is one scene in this book, there is one chapter where she meets a guy in Paris, and this guy is interested to hire her for one of the job for a movie, one of the role for the movie, and he wants to cast her. So when she meets him, he offers her a cast, of course. So in order to not look so eager, she decides to tell him that page me, and she leaves. So while doing so, she thinks to herself that there was no absolute way in the world where I will sit at a bar with this man who doesn't know much about me, who hasn't heard about me, and let him think that I had all the time in the world. So this scene, this particular scene, lets reader know how good she is at this game. So if you look at the cover of this book, you will see that she is Evelyn Hugo is shown in her dazzling green dress, which is great. The cover is very nice, and there are some pages in this which are sort of fashioned, or which are formatted in the form of newspaper. So those are printed in that manner. So those are basically her scandals, and those are written in a very realistic language that you generally see it in the newspapers, and especially from the old era, like in the 80s in Hollywood or in the 90s in Bollywood. So you will be able to actually get engaged in this. It is full of gossip. The novel talks about the diplomacy that Evelyn possesses. In one of the scandals, during one of her scandals, she says that everyone is playing everyone else. It is only fair that he is playing you at the same time you are playing him. Again, this book is quite feminist and it has so many thought-provoking statements in this. There is one statement which goes like this: you wonder what it's like to be a man, to be so confident that the final say is yours. And again, this book talks with all regard and all empathy towards the LGBTQ community, and I think it is necessary. It's high time we identify it, we address it, and we accept it wholeheartedly. At last, I would say, on behalf of Evelyn Hugo, never let anyone make you feel ordinary. Thank you for watching it till the end. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, hit the like button and share it across. Do let me know your views and suggestions in the comment section. Thank you.